I guess, like, the hot topic of the world for the last, who knows how many years. But, like, I've just seen a lot of different takes on what love is, like, what love is meant to be, what it's not. But at the same time, like, love is so unexplainable by itself. And I understand that as humans, like, we evolved to fall in love because it just made it more successful to mate and to reproduce. But even then, I feel like there's something that's very otherworldly about falling in love that only souls can understand. Even if we say that animals, like, all they think are, like, eat, drink, stay alive, take care of baby, or whatever, at the same time, I do feel that they do have souls and that they understand what care and affection is. I mean, of course, things like lions and whatnot, they take care of their babies and stuff, and I don't think that just comes from wanting them to stay alive. That comes from true care that they have for their children, which is a beautiful thing, of course. And all of my experiences of love, or what I believe was love, they were very beautiful. Even if it was really hard or just heavy on the mental and heavy on the heart, I don't regret it. I don't regret anyone that I have been in relation to romantically or really platonically either, because I enjoy the person that I am today. I wouldn't really change a thing about myself because I feel like everything is so fundamental and matters so much to me as a person. And everyone is worthy of love. Everyone should be able to fall in love. But as of recent, it's felt like love is just very out of reach for me. And I understand that, I am young and my life has basically just started. At the same time, other people have definitely had better experiences of love. Other people have definitely had, better experiences of love and are a lot more sure about what it is, and they know what it's like to be loved. And I've been loved before, so I'm sure that it can happen again. But, and you know what, maybe it's just the fact that I moved to a really big city and that's so many people here, so much going on, so I will have a tougher time filtering out who's serious and who's not. But I don't want to download Hinge. I don't. Like, I think that, and this is my opinion, but I think Hinge is stupid. Like, I still believe in meeting someone organically and, like, dropping books in the hallway type thing. Like, I still think that is something that truly happens to people, and that can happen to me as well. But it's just been, like, really tough. And I'm not to say that I'm at a point in my life where I want to be dating someone long term, because I definitely just got to New York. Like, this is my first summer truly having freedom in New York, even though I visited many a time when I was younger. Like, this is my first real summer alone. So, like, who knows what'll happen, but I do wish for, like, someone special to come into my life and to be with them long term. I think it'd be beautiful. But I've been really, really appreciative of the friends that I've made here. They have been just so genuine and just, like, some of the best friends that I think I've ever had, truly, besides my queen, Moshiba. But it's just, it feels like somewhere I was meant to be. But I also feel super guilty about that. Like, I don't know. It almost feels like this is my whole plan all along, and, like, I just failed to tell people. But, like, I don't really know. I miss my friends at home. I miss my family, even though my family's also moving up here. I just still feel so guilty about it, to be honest. Like, it just, I don't know. I don't want to seem like I'm Hollywood or Dayroom or whatever. I just moved. I didn't know that this was all going to happen. I honestly came into this thinking that, like, I would miss everyone at home so very much. I would hate it here. And that, I could always transfer to Loyola and just, live out my days there and be with Mosheba, be with my family, be with the friends that I've made that, go to LSU and stuff. But I didn't entirely feel that way. I still rep home very much. Very much. I mean, all I ever talk about are the differences between here and New Orleans. But I just know that I want to stay. And that's just kind of how it is. Like, I just know that I would stay. And my parents moving here would just make everything a lot easier. I'll even have more of my heart close to home. The freaking cherry on the sundae would be my best friend being here. But, you can't beat free school. So... But yeah, it's just like a weird feeling, and I feel like I've tried to explain it to a lot of people, to which they are very, very understanding, and because everyone has moved, or you know what, people going to college have at least moved a little bit. They've at least moved a little bit of environment since, just being at home and whatnot. You're kidding. First Love Island and now this. But yeah, I really enjoyed my time. It's just felt like so much freedom that I had been yearning for, and that, came to be at the right time. Because I used to dream of being this age. I don't know if that was really anyone else, but once I was allowed onto the internet, just slightly too young, I just dreamt of being older. Dreamt of it. I wanted to be older so bad. I mean, even now, I think I'd want to be a year older, just because, I would have experienced high school with my best friend, and she wouldn't have had to leave first. But, she literally never really left. She just went to the college down the street. But still, I used to dream of being this age. This was all I ever wanted, was to be this age and to just be cool and da-da-da-da. And I'm pleased to say that that's exactly what it's been. It's been so cool. I feel so cool. Whenever I see younger girls or anything, walking down the street in Soho or whatever, and they really look at me for a minute, I'm like, girl, you're gonna get here too. It's really fun. Trust, I'm out alone, my shades on, I probably look like a cool ass bitch, whatever, but you don't even know. You don't even know. They still have to go through puberty. Ugh. Puberty was the worst. Puberty was the worst. Maybe it was paired with the fact that it was COVID for so much of us, that it was just hell. And at the time, I didn't really think that it would affect me much. At the time, I was COVID isn't a big deal. Everyone's being really dramatic. In the way of the whole mental health crisis, I don't know why I felt like everyone was being dramatic. They definitely weren't. But, that definitely affected us so much more than we will ever think about, or that we will ever know. I remember my best friend at the time, Issa, would come and stay with me a lot, and I remember not being able to go outside. I wasn't learning anything. I really felt like a sack of mush. And let's all be happy that AI wasn't around at that. It was around, technically, it's been around for a minute, but in the way of all this AI slop. Thank God it wasn't here during freaking COVID. Oh God, that would have made matters so much worse. COVID affected us so much, and I feel like I yearned to be outside more. At the time when I was just so depressed. I was so depressed. And just really going through it, and having to go to a couple hospital visits due to my depression and stuff. All I ever wanted to do is be outside. Even on the days today, where I didn't have work today, but I didn't want to sit in the house. I fully and honestly could have sat in the house the entire day. And there are moments where I do that. There are days where I do that, but they're just so very few and far between. I just knew I wanted to go outside. So I ran some errands that weren't pressing, but it was nice to get them done and to be outside and to complain about being outside. I can't wait to get home, but it's not the truth. Especially with all the community that's going on in New York with the Knicks and stuff. Oh, wait, I gotta check right now. 9 seconds left, and it's still tied. Are we gonna go into overtime? I don't want to do that. I totally forgot what I was talking about. And New York is a culture in itself. Like, New York is an ethnicity in itself, to be honest. It's just so beautiful to see. But yeah, there are a lot of differences, like, between New York and New Orleans, but they're two sides of the same coin. In a way of, people in New Orleans, or just, like, really deep-rooted Southern families in New Orleans may never leave New Orleans. It's fully normal. Even with, let's say they go to college, and it's like a state college or whatever, some people just won't leave. And part of me wouldn't either. Love it there. Of course, like, they keep doing us dirty at the South with these politics. Hey. Am I not updated? Because it says 7 seconds and we're up by 1. That means it was, I don't know what it's called, but it's from the free throw line. It might just be a free throw. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, okay? Two sides of the same coin where, like, yeah, people may never actually leave New Orleans and stuff, and that's definitely the same for New York City. Of course, New York City has a lot of different, like, distinguished cultures, ethnicities, and stuff. Unlike New Orleans, to me at least, I feel like there's a lot more individuality when it comes to ethnicity here, especially in the African community. It's just it's almost the same thing, just on a smaller scale. What else is different? Oh yeah, the African culture and stuff. I've never been surrounded by African culture like this. It's insane. I love it. You get any different types of food. Not to say I can't back home, but back home, we have, like, Southern Creole, Cajun, whatever. And that's, like, a couple, and those are incredible. I feel like food back home is better than here. But it's definitely cool to feel more connected. To my Puerto Rican side, there's a lot of the Caribbean African culture is huge. But being able to connect to my Puerto Rican side a lot more, and I was able to, like, reconnect with a lot of different family on my biological father's side that I had just never met, or they had only met me, like, one time. Family that I didn't even know I was here or whatever. That's been just so beautiful, and I started learning Spanish again. And I actually wanted to, because I did not care to really know Spanish in high school. God, whatever. But, and it's like when I meet people, and I had to start, like, socially understanding what it was, because I started understanding what Africans look like, if that makes sense. Like, of course they're black, like, whatever, but sometimes they'll have accents. There's, like, very distinguished, like, facial features. Nigerians have really, like, high cheekbones and stuff. Like, some African cultures or ethnicities are darker than others and stuff, but they would always ask me, what am I? And I'd be like, oh, like, I'm black and Puerto Rican, or I say I'm black, whatever. But if I say I'm black and Puerto Rican, then they're like, oh, like, what black? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I just don't know. And they're not that they're shocked by that information. It depends on the age of said person asking. But for me, I thought it was completely and utterly normal to just not know. Here, like, you usually know. And so some people will guess, be like, oh, South African. I've just gotten a lot of South African. But then they follow that up with, you look like Tyla, and I'm like, okay, well, is that why you're saying South African? But yeah, that's really different. It's very cool, though. I want to, like, know what I am now for that reason. Be able to celebrate that culture. What else is different? Oh, New Yorkers are not nice. No, New Yorkers are not friendly, but they're really nice. Back home, everyone's friendly and nice. Here, they are just not friendly. But yeah, I still don't know what to talk about on here. Like, honestly, my inspo is like Trisha Paytas back in the day. I used to love her videos. God. Okay, we can talk about love again. Let's talk about what it feels like to be in love, y'all. Being in love feels like... Being in love feels like euphoric. Like, it just feels so good. You just understanding every fiber of someone's being, like, but unintentionally, and it grows every day. And it's like, even with time apart, you feel it. Anyway, yeah, love feels euphoric. Describing every fiber of someone's being every day, just appreciating them, just knowing how you function. It's quite close to fusing, like, in Steven Universe. Like, it's quite close to that without actually ever touching, truly, or, like, ever fusing, I should say. But it feels that way. And I forgot what the theory. No, there was like a folktale or something. It was like a Greek thing. I don't know, a folktale about like whoever created the universe. Humans used to be two people. Like they used to have like two heads, two arms, two legs, and like a long torso or a wide torso. And so they split them apart and like placed them at different places on the earth. And so now we spend our entire lives finding that other half of us, which I think is very beautiful. I also think it's wrong though. Jesus, okay. I also think it's wrong though, because you should always be completed when you're with someone, like with and without them. Like, your significant other should always be your complement. They should never truly complete you. You can always say that they completed me in a way of they've given me a lot more perspective on life, and like a perspective that I can share with you, which makes it so intimate. But you are complete as your own person, because you are obviously your own best friend, but you should always be complete. So that's a problem I think I low-key have in relationships. Like, I become quite codependent. I mean, as of late, no, but I do become codependent a little. Like, maybe it's just like the need to try and please someone, not forcefully, but almost inorganically sometimes, just because of my own excitement. But I do that too. I feel like I'm almost a completed person. Jesus. I feel like I'm almost a completed person. I feel like I get closer every day. But yeah, I want to be in love again. I enjoy doing girlfriend things, or like appreciating my friends, like in like small romantic ways sometimes, with like buying them things and da-da-da. I love doing that for my homegirls, just so I really feel that love, and like it's like an outlet. Like, let me love you guys a little. But like, I really miss like just feeling so connected to someone. I miss that so bad. And I can connect to my beautiful friends, so they fill that space for me most of the time. But that's like a space that almost nothing can fill. Like, that's not something that, like, it's just not a space you can fill. You can choose not to fill it, be okay with it, or, you know, it's something that you still think about. Like, it's still in the back of your head, you know, like just having a very specific connection with someone. I don't know. I hope that love finds me very soon. I'm trying to manifest it. I'm just excited about it, and just like, yeah. I will ask you what your favorite color is. Like, I'm kind of in the mood to do that, but at the same time, I'm not. See, this is the problem. I say all these things, but then when the chance is given, I dodge really bad, whether it's like self-isolating or just like aching myself out, whatever. I dodge really, really bad. I don't know why. I don't know like what I'm looking for in someone, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know what that quality is, or like what that spark is. But I can definitely feel chemistry with people and stuff, and I can be hung up about certain people, but I don't know, like, my answer right now is still like, I just don't want to. Like, it's too much. I'm scared. I'm so frightened. I am so very scared. And I do enjoy being single. It's nice. It's fun. It's so fun. Some people are married right now. No, baby. Go to the club. I saw a video of this woman who's 19, and she's a housewife, and it was just like a video of her like in her mom van. She's not a mom, but like, oh no, yeah, she's not even a mom yet. She's like cleaning the house, and all the comments were like, oh my gosh, please go to the club tonight. And I honestly agree. Like, girl, please go outside, touch the grass, like, see what else is there. Like, please trust us right now. Like, we actually know what's up. But yeah, I'm not really sure what to make my videos about. Maybe it can be just like a journal in a way, but I'm not really sure. But I do want to conceptualize the concept. That's why I named it this. I want to conceptualize it all. And I want to have like people on here as well. Like, Sierra will be in so many of my videos. When Moshe was here, we'll make a video. Like, mostly it's just going to be like me and a friend gardening somewhere and just like set up the camera and just talk for an hour or however long it goes. Me, I think I could do an hour. I'm a little nervous right now though, so I'm not sure. But